What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. I hope you guys are doing really well, catching a lot of pips, catching a lot of points, as we do. So, with all that covered, let's begin. Right, so yesterday's video, right, I talked about this structure over here, okay, and I basically covered the fact that we had an MA cross at this location over here. Okay, so we've got MA cross over here, we've got pretty much a descending flag over here, okay, and it's all pointing towards a possible push to the upside. All right, there's a gentleman in the chats as well. He definitely agrees with that sentiment that obviously prices is going to be pushing up. I can't fault him on that at all, okay, because I've got the same kind of thinking that it is going to be going up. But at the same time, the NAS has been moving very devious, giving us mixed signals left, right, and center. Okay, so although it is very straightforward to read what direction it's going to go in, okay, it can do anything it wants. All right, so me personally, there are a couple situations that I'm waiting for before I consider doing anything, right? And at the moment, as it stands right now, say for example, price makes it down to this zone over here, okay, right, and it looks like it's about to push through. I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay, there's a very good chance I'm going to be locking in a position on a buy. Okay, there's a very good chance I'm going to be locking in a position for a buy should price come down to this zone over here and then push all the way back up again. Or no, should it get to this zone, I'll put in a position for a buy, and if it heads up in that direction, fantastic. All good news. I'll be super happy with that. The area in question I'm talking about is 12,422.19. Okay, now because I've said that, it's important I say this. I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving you financial advice. Everything you do off your own back and off the assumption you understand all the risk involved. Because like I say, I encourage everyone to learn how to do the homework. If you just take people's signals because they say, hey, it's going to go here, and you do it and it goes wrong, you can't blame them for it. It's all your fault, because you know why? You're an adult. You got to be over 18 to open a brokerage account. So you're an adult, right? So it's important I let you guys know. So that's what I'll be looking to do should I see price in this zone over here. Because I've seen this structure, I'm like, you know what? I'll just jump in, right? Because this is the game. The game is this right here, is we get in at this level, or I get in at this level. If it goes up, fantastic. I collect my pips, I collect my points. I am super happy, and it's just in line before we get to Valentine's Day. And guess what I'm going to be doing with all my profits I get off Valentine's Day? I'm going to be buying stocks of it. All right, that's what I'm going to be doing. No one ain't getting no Birkin bag from me. That I can promise you, right? That is all going on stocks. All going on stocks, right? So up until then, okay, but don't listen to me and let me discourage you, right? Yeah, obviously if you got that special person in your life and obviously you want to make sure you get them something nice, make sure you do that, okay? Make sure you do that. Me personally, nah. Nah. Not happening, mate. Not happening. Not happening. I do enough. Not happening. So yeah, so obviously that's what I'll be doing. I'll be using my profits to obviously pick up some good stocks. They're nice and cheap at the moment, so help build out the portfolio, all of that good stuff. So if you guys don't invest in stocks and things like that, I strongly recommend to start looking into it, because if you know how to do this, you can do stocks too. All right, and what we're doing here is not stocks, right? It's not stocks, it's CFDs. You have to know what it is you're doing. I hope you all know what it is you're doing, because there's many traders, right? Yeah, guys, I promise you that do not know that they're trading CFDs. They're off the assumption they're trading stocks, and I'm like, nah, you're not actually trading stocks. It's CFDs you're doing. But that's a conversation for another day. You're not here for that. You're here for analysis. Where is it going to go? What we're going to do when it gets there, or what I'm going to do when it gets there. So it gets to this location, I'll be thinking about taking a buy. I will put a humble stop right about here, to say, hey, if it goes below that, then obviously I'm out. Okay, so that's what I'll be hoping for, but I will give it a little bit more thought process when it gets to the zone, if I'm actually going to jump in with a buy or not, right? So for that, I will jump into the hourly, and on the hourly we can see where all my drawings are, so it's fantastic. So for example, what would I be looking for? So this would be the zone that I would be thinking about taking my buys in. Okay, this would be the zone I'll be thinking about taking my buys in, right? And also, this too is also the zone that I would need to make a decision if I'm going to be jumping out of that trade, right, before it hits my stop. Reason why I say that is, on the hourly, we have this support level right here. Okay, it's a very tiny support level. This is the zone right here. All right, if price closes below this zone over here, okay, then it's fair to assume it may be going down. All right, now this overall structure that we have over here, this structure itself, okay, it's a structure that usually recommends the price is pushing to the upside. All right, a good indicator for me in regards to this region is if price only comes to this zone and then begins to push up. Okay, that will be a very good indicator for me to actually join in with a buy. If it comes to this zone, doesn't really go below this level over here, okay, and then starts to push up, then I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm comfortable joining this ride at least to the bare minimum hop off level. That would be 12,960.03. so I'm talking about this zone right here. Okay, so it will be something like this. Price comes to this zone, doesn't go below, then I will assume, all right, because that's all I'll be doing, assuming that it's coming up to this level as a bare minimum. As the bare minimum. And that level that we're talking about, how much gains is in it for us? Okay, so the gains that we'll be looking at is roughly about 534 pips, all right? So for you guys there with those really big account balances, you know, you guys that can do, I don't know, let's say 50 lots, right? Because I know you're there, right? This is very nice profits, very nice profits. So yeah, so that would be the plan. That would be the plan moving forward. So as it stands right now, I'm literally not in anything. I got a slap in the face yesterday from the market. Basically, I put in a sell around this level somewhere, and naturally, as you can see, this happened, right? So this has happened, so I'm definitely out. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait, assess the position, because looking at the structure of this whole thing here, I kind of want to be taking buys from this level. So let's see how it goes. There's still a few more days left to the end of the week, and we have one more news to go, and that news is coming out on Friday, and that is the prelim UOM consumer sentiment. Okay, the actual, so what they believe the report is going to be, is coming in at 65.0. This is what obviously the brainiacs think what is going to be when the report is released. The previous report came in at 64.9, so they think it's going to be a little bit bigger, and let's see what it means for us. So if it comes in as actual, this number, right, or greater than this number, then it's good for the currency. Okay, then it's good for the currency, and if it is good for the currency, that basically means there's a good chance this could fly down. Because another thing is all that we've got to bear in mind when it comes to the news, it's not all the time that news is released and market reacts. Sometimes market doesn't even acknowledge the fact that the news hasn't even been released. Okay, so we have to see how that one goes, and that's going to be on a Friday. So with all of that covered, my awesome people from all around the world, I want to thank you for coming over to watch another episode of Pips and Points. Your energy is truly appreciated. I thank every single one of you for your support. Okay, and if you're new to this channel and you found the content useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. Drop us a like, leave us a comment. share the video. Okay, share the video. And if you really enjoy the video, obviously you can drop us a super thanks. It's not essential, but you can. That will be greatly appreciated. So with all of that covered, okay, with all of that covered, I wish you nothing but the best and success for your trading moving forward, okay? And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video, which should be very soon. So for now, this is Pips and Points signing out.